What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am at the Motorhome Caravan Show at the NEC in Birmingham. Let's have a little look around, shall we? I've been here all week on stand 9 with Tash and the Park for Night team, but I thought I'd just have a little look around at some different bits and bobs that have been going on at the show. So let's just run past. There's the Park for Night stand, looking brilliant. Thank you to everyone that's come over and said hello and grabbed a sticker, bought a book and had a look at the calendar. I really appreciate it. Now, there's so much to see at this show, but I did want to just have a little look at a few things that stick out to me, you know, that I want to kind of look at and talk about and, you know, show you, because I know there's a million and one things that you could look at. We've all got very different needs and wants when it comes to various different things and motorhomes and camper vans, so it's quite a thing to try and find out. But I've been told that Alde have got a new water heating system, so let's go have a little look at that, shall we? Now, one of the big things that a lot of people ask me is, am I going to get rid of my gas? Now, I've got the Alde central heating and I love it. The wet central heating, the radiators are everywhere, and once it's fired up, oh my god, it is absolutely fantastic. And it is the central heating and the boiler for my shower, for my hot water, and it is a fantastic system. It really is. But I need gas for that. But this is where they've just upped the game, and this is where it comes into its own. They've got a new system here. So this is a diesel water heater. So you can take out your old Alde system, which runs on the LPG, and then put this in, and it will now run on diesel, which is brilliant. Now, you can retrofit and take out the old one and put this one in if you're going to keep your motorhome for a long time. Someone's bombing me. What? As you've done that, you can earn your spot.
I don't want these.
What's the best thing you found at the show? And you have to, you'll be there. But what's the best thing you found at the show?
My talk. No, these. Sorry.
So it's not even motorhome related
Stuff. Mary's brownies. Oh my goodness, the chocolate orange ones are the best. And yes, I've had one nearly every day since I discovered them. I'm sorry. I haven't had time
motorhome wise, anything you've heard or seen?
The one that I think I wanted to check out was the Truma diesel heating.
Right, okay.
Because I want to change.
Well, I'm looking. But we're talking about diesel. We're going from gas to diesel.
It's because I've got a Truma combi.
Yeah, and I've got the Alde wet central.
My tech level is no, and I knew that you could take the Truma combi out and put the diesel in.
Yes.
And that makes sense in my brain.
And the thing is, what makes sense to me is if you haven't got diesel, we've got bigger problems. Yeah. That's the bottom line, isn't it?
We're not going to have diesel.
No. That's what I'm saying. So we're both looking at retrofitting and changing. So because that can be changed in mine.
How much is that? Because the Truma, they're talking about 1,800 quid.
Yeah, they're about 2.5 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, they've made it so it's exactly the same size as the normal one.
Financially, it's going to be worth. There we go. We're going to turn this into.
Yeah.
I'm on stage in 10 minutes.
Okay, no worries.
Do you think financially? How's your van, by the way? Is it working?
Oh no,
thing.
we'll cut that in the next one.
Sorry, but do you think financially it's worth the 2 grand to fix that problem?
Yes.
Because this is what I went through when I fit refillable gas.
Yep.
Is it worth it financially? How much will I get back? And because I knew I was going to keep the motor for so many years.
Yeah. So I think there's multiple ways to look at this. So my first motorhome was bought on a Women of Prayer, and it lasted 5 years.
Yep.
I put more research into this one, so it should last. I'm hoping 8 to 10 years.
Yep.
Right.
How long have you had it? 3 years?
I've had it coming up 3 years.
Yeah.
So that means I've got another 7 years left.
Yep.
Unless anything major happens.
Yep.
So that means I've got 7 years of use.
Yep.
Now, as gas is running out slowly, it's moving from one location to another.
Yep.
It's not completely disappearing, but it's getting harder to find.
Yep.
I think that added stress is worth quite a lot of money in peace of mind.
Yep.
I think because I'm having it for a long time, and I think just because the ease of it's now all on diesel, so that means I will still keep gas because my fridge and my hob, but that means my gas will last pretty much. I don't know, 3 to 6 months for the 2 bottles?
Working mine out. So I've got a 13 and a 6 kilogram gas bottle.
Perfect.
When I don't use it, like in the summer, when I don't use it for heating, it lasts me all summer.
Right.
So when you think what that costs, if you work it roughly £1 a litre,
Yep.
you're looking at, let's call it 20 quid for the sake of my brain.
Yeah.
That's 20 quid for that whole thing.
100%. 100%.
And that, both bottle, I mean, I tend to only refill after the 13 is dead, so the 6 is my backup.
Yep.
But that lasts me 5 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, I filled up the other week and it was £1.30 a litre.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same as diesel.
Yeah.
So I might as well just use diesel.
Yeah.
And then I know I'm never running out of diesel because, like I said, if I've got no diesel, I've got bigger problems.
Absolutely.
The van's not moving, so I've got bigger issues to.
So the only thing, there's a couple of things that I want to know. I mean, I've got lithium, you've got lithium.
Yep.
But how much battery does a diesel heater take in relation to the gas?
Not actually.
No, I don't know
asked
either.
that. I've got the spec sheet here, so I will put a thing.
That's the thing I want to think about.
It does say that. It looks like this. Oh yeah, so it's the same wattage. It looks like the same wattage on mine.
Step 1, 2, and 3.
Because it's level 1, 2, and 3 on the.
Oh, the heating.
On the heating, because it's
So if you put it on the basic one, you're looking at just over a kilowatt, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I don't know what the Truma takes.
No, we don't know. But I will put a picture of this.
It's like the blind leading the blind.
I will put a picture of this up. But yeah, I mean, all I like to see is that they are moving with the times.
Yeah.
Because the network is slimming down on.
I mean, Europe
things.
is easier to get gas.
Europe is easier.
But diesel is still easier.
But then again, it still does intimidate some people. You do a lot of talks about Europe and you take a lot of people over.
Yeah.
You need all the attachments.
Yeah.
Now, I know that's not a hard thing to do. We've done it.
Yeah.
But it is intimidating, isn't it?
And the first time you get there, you're like, ugh.
And you're like, what? And then you've got a language issue as well, haven't you? You're like, oh, can you help me? And they're like,
The weirdest one. So people always talk about Italy. You can't now refill bottles in Italy. I was in Italy last week, and the guy, it was a serviced LPG point, and he was like, right, how much do you want? And I was like,
full.
full.
Yeah, I don't know the word for full, but all of it. I want it all.
Give me all the.
No, but that is it. And I mean, this was very impromptu, but we're both looking at the same thing.
Yeah, we are. Completely.
Different brands, but it just shows that they are. No, someone fell over. We're not laughing. We're not childish.
Right, I'm on stage in 3 minutes.
Run away.
Thank you. Sorry for crashing your video.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, that was Kat from Wandering Bird. She's running off to go on stage now. That was very impromptu, but it does show that we are looking. Kat's looking exactly the same. She's got the Truma system. I've got the Alde system. We are looking at, trying to move from. Just make things easier. Now, I won't remove the gas from my system because I will still use it for other things. But if there is a system that could be installed for, I know the price is an issue for some people. They're going to say, well, it's quite expensive. Is that worth it? Again, me and Kat kind of touched on that, and it does need to be thought about. How long are you going to keep the vehicle? How much are you going to use it? There's so many different factors, but this does mean that vehicles will now be coming forward with this kind of technology, going, from now on, I suppose, which is brilliant. It really is. Now, I'd love to know what you think about that. Would you change your system, be it Truma or Alde? Would you change it if you could from a gas heating and gas water heater to the diesel, or would you stay with the gas, or are you thinking of a completely different system? Drop it in the comments below, because I would like to know where you all are, because this is how things are moving forward. So it would be good to hear all your thoughts on that. Now, Holy reached out to me a very long time ago, and I haven't put him in a video because I wanted to test and try it for a long time, because this is going inside you. This is a drink. This is what you're eating. Now, I don't want to be just partnering with anyone, so I wanted to test it myself, and I wanted to see how they are as a company and everything. They actually reached out to me in September 2024 and sent me a load of goodies, and they've continued sending me some stuff to keep trying to see if I like it. And yeah, I'm fine. I'm really happy with it. I absolutely love the stuff. Now, there is 3 versions of the Holy drinks. You've got energy, you've got hydration, and you've got iced tea. Now, I love the hydration and the energy. Now, I will admit I was partial to a little energy drink here and there every now and again, But, and I do love this, and there is a swear word coming up, their actual motto, Holy's actual motto, on the side of their packaging is no bullshit. They do not put any rubbish in there, so there is no sugar, so it's great for my diabetes. There's no taurine, there's no this, there's no that. It is really good. Now, you can get them in two versions. You can get sachet forms, and you can get big boxes of sachets of them all. You can get a mixed bundle, which is a starter set, which I definitely recommend you get, because you get to try all the flavors and see which ones you like the best, which is yeah, definitely value for money on that one. But these are great to be able to just chuck in your bag. I love chucking these in my camera bag, so when I'm out and about on the day, I can just grab a bottle of water, chuck that in, and I haven't got to carry anything. And you can also carry these through airport security. Now, if you want to be able to, you know, get a drink, or you've got a bottle of water whilst you're going through airport, but you would like an energy drink and you don't want to pay 50 quid for an energy drink at the airport, because we all know that's how much they cost, then you just carry one of them. They weigh next to nothing and you are good to go. You can just pop it straight in. If you want to try Holy yourself, then scan the QR code up here, click the link in the description, make sure you use this discount code, save yourself some money, and check them out. Let me know what you think. I do know that this is the end of the season for most. There's not many shows after this now, if any. But I was talking to Alde, and they are going to be at a lot of the Warner shows and Camper Van Camp Out, which I'll be at, but all of them. So if you have got an Alde system, then definitely come and have a chat with them. I'm sure they'll have it on show for you to have a little look at, and lots of information like the brochures here. And I think you've got the you're going to have the February show as well, which both brands will be at. So if you are thinking about any of them, then do come and have a chat with them and see what they've got on offer. Right, I'm running around and I've just seen my TomTom. Now, I've been recommended this at the show, which is the TomTom Go Camper Max. A lot of people are driving around and they're a bit nervous about, you know, the big vehicle. So I definitely recommend a motorhome specific sat nav, which is, mine is the TomTom Go Camper Max, which I bought completely before I went to Europe a couple of years back, and it's been fantastic. The lane separation is really, really good. But this is the version 2, which is USB Type-C. The processing is a lot quicker. Now, they've just done a demo for me, and it's got all the graphics that flash up, so you don't actually have to look where you're turning, or if you're going straight on or anything, it just flashes over screen, which is really good. And it looks a lot quicker in speed, and then it's got the ULEZ in as well. So yeah, really I love the USB Type-C, because the charger I've got at the moment, I think is micro USB, which is proper old school, which yeah, I don't need that. But you can also save vehicle profiles. So if I was going to then take it into like my mum's car or something, or a different motorhome, then you can have different profiles with different motorhomes. So you can use it for multiple things, not just the motorhome, which is brilliant. Yeah, that's definitely good. Whilst on this stand, I've just seen NOCO. Now, I've got a NOCO jump starter pack, which is fantastic. I felt compelled to buy it a couple of Black Fridays ago, and then I got caught in that 8.5 hour, 9 hour traffic jam last year, and then jump started about 6 or 7 people when they'd let their batteries run flat because they've been stuck with their headlights on and the heating on. So they work amazing, but they've got this new one. Now, I've been looking for, it's a bit of a long way around this one, but I've been looking for a tyre pressure, a tyre inflator for a while, and I've had a few, but if I'm brutally honest, they're pants. They say they can go to like 100 psi, 120 psi, but honestly, they're not worth anything. They really can't. A lot of them that are just like USB Type-C powered or cigarette lighter powered, they just don't do it. They can't do it. And motorhome tyres are, you know, heavy. They need to be inflated to a proper weight. So whilst on that stand looking at the TomTom, the new TomTom, which I didn't even know was out, I see the new all-in-one NOCO tyre inflator. Now, it's called the AX65. Which I'll put up now, but I got the brochure. But basically, it's a all-in-one jump starter pack and a tyre inflator with 2,000 amps, which is brilliant. So it can jump a 8-litre petrol, 6-litre diesel, which is like what I've already got at the moment. But it also can do 100 psi tyre inflator, which is absolutely brilliant. That is exactly what I want. Now, NOCO is a very, very well-known name in the jump starting, battery game. So I'm pretty, I would put some trust in them. Now, it is like £299, but that would be my jump starter and my tyre inflator all in one. So it's not a bad little shout to have a look at. That's 35-inch tyres. That's big tyres, that really is. That's mad. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of looking at that. It's got 280 watt high powered DC motor, which should be able to cope with what I need. Now I want my tyres to be about 65 psi ish, between 60 and 70. So I don't need it to go to the max 100, but I do need it to go to quite a lot higher than normal car tyres. So I think I might look in the Black Friday sales at getting one of those and then give my mum the current jump starter that I've got, so she's got something in her car while she's driving, and then I'll just get myself a new one, which is an all-in-one jump starter tyre inflator. Now, if you've got this or you've had it and it's not worth it or whatever, then let me know, because I'd definitely like to know before I buy it, because if it's pants, let me know. Don't want to waste my pennies, but I don't think it will be. But yeah, not bad. I love having a little quick run around. I was thinking of what to film, because I don't want to show just motorhomes, because I'm not being funny, there's so many out there, I don't know where to start, and there's so many channels that are doing this great stuff. I don't really need to, so I thought I'd find some unique little items to actually show you, which makes sense, which is where this comes in. Now, you guys know I've got two MaxxFans, and I absolutely love MaxxFans. I had one in the previous motorhome in the Sundance, and they are pretty much plug and play. You need power to them, but they are 400 by 400. Now, this is a new one. Look at it, it's tiny. Look at that. So if you have got a smaller roof vents in the motorhome, or skylights, which are 28 by 28, so 280 by 280, then this is perfect for you, because look at it. So you've got the exact same beauty of the MaxxFan that I've got. At the moment, it is just the MaxxFan itself, but in this early spring, summer next year, they're going to have the Max Shade, so that will have the light and the actual blind to block off the light whilst it's thingy. But look at this. I know a lot of people have wanted the MaxxFans for the smaller design skylights. So now if you've got a 280 by 280, you're good to go. And I absolutely love my MaxxFan, I really do. So yeah, and they've upgraded the remote. I haven't got that. No, I don't need it, but I really want it. I don't know why I'm like that, but yeah, look at that. Nice new design on the on the remote. I want it, but But yeah, 280 by 280. It's diddy. It really is. Now, this is hot off the press, so they are not actually available that easily right now, but they will be readily available early next year, January, February onwards, from all stockists that sell normal MaxxFans. So if you are looking to change your van ready for the spring, summer next year, mate, and get one, and you've got a 280 by 280 skylight, then this will be perfect for you. Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. I love a MaxxFan. Right, that is it from me at the NEC. Now, I know this was a short video. I just wanted to show you a few little items that I've found and seen that interested me, and they might interest you. Now, I'd love to know if you was at the NEC. What did you find? Did you buy a new motorhome or a camper van? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know, because I just love the amount of people that are joining this community and moving into motorhomes and camper vans. It is absolutely fantastic. And if you did come and say hi on the Park for Night stand to me, Tash, and the Park for Night team, a massive thank you to you, because you've made our week. You really have. It's been absolutely brilliant. It really has. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.